In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a unicorn balloon as well as a rainbow. Now, the unicorn is just a fancy variation on the horse. The rainbow balloon, on the other hand, is an elaborate piece that's rather large and somewhat unwieldy. This one actually veers into the territory of a decoration versus a balloon animal or balloon sculpture that you might make at an event or party. It does take time. It takes a lot of balloons. I have seen people make them into hats and people wear them around, but they're just so big that if there's a little wind in the day, it's going to become rather unwieldy, and it is large to carry around, but it does make for a great decoration. So anyway, if you've got a party coming up where you can use rainbows and unicorns, let's get started. To make the rainbow balloon, you're going to need a lot of balloons. First of all, you'll need 3 balloons. These can be the same color or a different color. This will form the base of the rainbow. I like to use white. I think that it gives it kind of a cloud type of feel. So you're going to need 3 of these balloons, and they'll be inflated almost to the end. You're going to need 5 more balloons, and it's nice to make them the colors of the rainbow. So I've got them in order here: purple, red, orange, yellow, and green. You can make the combos as you wish, but I think it's a nice progression of the colors as you would see in a rainbow. So let's put this thing all together. 5 balloons. These will be inflated most of the way because you'll be breaking them off once you connect them into the rainbow itself. So let's get started with the base of the rainbow. Take your 3, I'm using white, so I'll just call them white balloons, and these will form the base of the rainbow, inflated almost all the way to the end. Take your 3 nozzle ends, line them up, and you're going to twist them together in a big basic twist. Three balloons twisted together at the nozzle end. At this point, you're going to have to braid the balloons. Now, if you don't know how to braid, all you're doing is, there's plenty of videos online that'll show you how to do this. I'll try my best to explain, but obviously you're looking at it from a different view here. I'm looking at it from the front as opposed to my view, but all you're doing is taking each end and placing it in the middle, overlapping them. So this one goes in, this one goes in, and this one goes in, and we're going to do this all the way to the top. Twist all 3 ends together. They may not come out perfectly even, but you'll have a braid. It's just like braiding hair. And if you look at our video on how to make balloon hats, we actually make a hat using this method, as well as our video on holiday decorations. We make a wreath out of this exact same technique, so we explain it there as well. So this is your base for the cloud that will make up your rainbow. Now let's start adding the colors of the rainbow. All you're going to do is take your first balloon and insert it into the center of your braid. Find the center of the braid and then go 1 over. Now, if you've made your braid tight, the balloon will just stay. If you want to make it more secure, you can do a pinch twist at the end here. That'll be up to you, but this one's actually quite solid. And take your other end and feed it through. Now, I'm not going to break them off yet because I want to just get a feel for how this arching is occur and be able to make adjustments. If I break this off right now at this point, then I may want to adjust it and bring it back a little bit just for aesthetics. So see there, I made it a little tighter. And you won't know until you get all your balloons in how this might look. So let's do that. Next color. So we have purple, red, orange. You can see there that I made adjustments as I put more balloons in. So that's the reason why we didn't break off these ends until after we've had everything set up. There you have your colors of the rainbow installed. Now we're just going to break off the ends. Now I'm going to use the advanced technique, but you can use scissors. All you do is just twist to where you want it. Now I'm going to use the technique where I'm just going to tear it off and tie it. If you want to use scissors, take your basic twist, then trim it off over here so you're not at the spot in here. If you cut here with a pair of scissors, it's going to pop, and you don't want that. You cut here where it's not inflated, and then it'll gradually deflate. And there you have it, a rainbow. To make the unicorn balloon, you'll need 2 balloons. One balloon will form the body. Second balloon will form the mane and the horn of the unicorn. You're essentially making a horse balloon here and adding a horn. But we'll show you all the steps. Let's get started with the body. With the balloon that you intend to use as the body, inflate it to maybe 2 to 3 inches from the end. Start at the nozzle. Now you're going to make a couple of tiny pinch twists, as small as you can make them. Now, something that will help is if you just make your basic twist right here and then try and make your pinch twist, you're going to get a bigger pinch twist based on a basic twist that's the same diameter. You'll get a round kind of basic twist. But what you want is something smaller. So what you have to do is push down a little as you twist, and you'll get a smaller basic twist here. Then turn that into your pinch twist. There's one. Again, I'm pinching down a little bit as I twist the basic before making the pinch twist. Now you've made a mouth for your horse or unicorn. By the way, these steps so far up through this balloon will be just essentially that of a horse. Now you're going to start the head of the horse. You want to do maybe 2 inches, make a basic twist. Two small basic twists, about 1 inch in diameter, and you're going to make a lock twist. 1, 2, lock twist. And that's your unicorn's head. You can make a basic twist here for a neck, 2 inches. Now with a horse versus a dog, because the rest of this will essentially be a dog, but what you're doing is you're making slightly longer legs than you would for most dogs. I realize there are dogs with long legs, but you're going to be making longer legs. So you make a basic twist, and a lock twist. And you see you get more of a horse type of proportion. Just the body, maybe 3 inches. Basic twist. Match this basic twist to this one. And a lock twist. If you like, you can shorten this. I'm just going to leave it as is. It still has a horse kind of look. If you like, you can do that and bend it down just a little bit so it kind of suggests a floppy horse type of tail, and you have your horse. Now let's get our next balloon so we can make the mane and then the horn. Take your second balloon, take the nozzle and tie it into the base of the neck. Now I made a rather short neck here. I could have gone longer for my horse here, but the mane will just consist then of 2 small basic twists. Let me show you how to do that. That's 1. That's 2. And now you're going to just twist the balloon into the ears. And you're going to just cut or tear off the rest of this red balloon. Tie it off or twist it in. And you've made a horse. Now after you cut off the remaining part of the balloon that makes up the mane, you'll have a remnant of balloon that's the end here. Probably should have said that before you cut it off, but you'll just have to take another balloon and cut the tip off, and you'll need maybe a couple inches. I'm just happen to use orange here because I think it'll better demonstrate where the horn is and where the mane is. So let's take this and show you how to make the horn. Place the balloon remnant on the tip of your pump and just inflate it with enough air that it's got some body to it. Then pinch it with your fingers. And tie it into a knot. So you just have a little bit of air in there. You didn't actually inflate the balloons, but there's enough air to give it some body. Now you insert this into your horse. You just twist your horn in between the 2 ears right there. Make your adjustments, and there you have it, a unicorn. Were you successful creating your unicorn and rainbow balloons? I certainly hope so. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and please subscribe because we have a lot more instructional balloon videos in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.